Welcome back to Retro Wrestling Reviews here on YouTube. Playing my way through WWF Smackdown for the PlayStation, the original Smackdown game. I've just wrapped up Survivor Series as D'Lo Brown, retained my European Championship in a steel cage against China. For the rest of the show, I skipped it, but Big Boss Man called out Al Snow, beat him in a hardcore match, and then in the main event, The Undertaker won the WWF Championship in a Battle Royal against Stone Cold, The Rock, and Triple H. Obviously, that was all just text on the screen. I didn't watch or play any of those matches, but you know, anyone who's following along and is interested in what's happening in the rest of the show, that's what happened. So yeah, I've been D'Lo Brown for a couple of months now. I've won the European Championship and then I've successfully retained it a couple of times, but now I think it's time to move on to someone else. What I think I'd like to do is play as Jeff Hardy. I like the idea of winning the tag team championships, and I'm hoping the game will just, given that the Hardys are one of the tag teams in this game, I'm hoping that'll common sense give me a shot at the tag team titles. So, opening match, X-Pac versus Shane, which X-Pac wins. And then I've got my first match, me versus Gangrel. Hopefully I'll rack up some wins and that'll bag me and Matt a tag team title match at some point in the future. But I don't really know how it works. Gangrel has one of the all-time great entrances. It breaks my heart not including it. He has such a good theme song. He was like the coolest entrance in the company, considering he was just like a guy. He wasn't a big star or a big name. He was actually one of the few people that The Rock made fun of by name, even though he wasn't feuding with them. It was like late 1999 when The Rock was sort of between WWF title reigns and he was trying to get back to the main event, and he joined commentary and he was like he was talking about how he doesn't get WWF title matches at the moment, and he basically said like the company has me wrestling complete jabronis like Gangrel and Billy Gunn instead of main eventers, and that's mean. Like Gangrel just catching strays on commentary. There's no need for that. But he was right. And sure enough, that did lead to him being included in the main event of Survivor Series. So all's well that ends well. Gangrel suplex. I mean, that was obviously going to be his signature move, given that it's called the Gangrel suplex. Fans of this era of wrestling will remember that after he left the Brood, like Edge and Christian turned on Gangrel, they got sick of his demonic ways. He went and formed the New Brood, and the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, they were the New Brood with Gangrel for a little while. A very, very brief period during which the Hardys were like struggling to find a manager they liked, because they had Michael Hayes as their manager, and then they had Gangrel, and then they ditched him for Terry, and then they got rid of Terry. She turned on them for some reason. I don't even remember if they explained why she turned on them, but she did. And then their most famous manager, of course, was Lita, who joined not long after that. Top rope and senton bomb. I mean, it's the swanton bomb. Didn't really make contact, did it? I think that did count as me hitting it, but the game wasn't very good. That was kind of an ugly crossbody too. Jeff's offense is not quite as spectacular as I would have liked, but Matt Hardy's come out to help me. What a nice guy. Get him, Matt. Give him the twist of fate. Oh, never mind. I thought if I picked him up while stunned, maybe Matt would give him the twist of fate. Oh, that was cool. Kind of slingshot moonsault. I don't really know what I'm going for here. The swanton bomb was kind of a disappointment. I hit my finishing move and the match isn't over. Maybe I'll just pin him with that. A nice arm wrench in the corner. Is that enough? 1, 2. No. Probably for the best, because that would have been a terrible finishing. I do like the way some of them flip from that, from like when you hit them on the ropes like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'll use that's my signature move, the Hurricane Rana. I'm happy with that to be a finisher. Oh, he's in the ropes. God damn. This is going to flip him into the ropes again, isn't it? Yeah. Just having a hard time getting him in a decent position to pin him. There we go. That should be enough. That should end it. There we go. Jeff Hardy's first big victory. Okay, we'll fire through the rest of the show. My boy Dio defending his European Championship against The Rock. That's a weird person to have included. And yeah, The Rock's the European Champion. Who am I to question? You know, if that's his career goal, good for him. Edge and Christian versus the Acolytes. Edge and Christian pick up a win. Hardcore match between Mr. Ass and Mankind, which Mankind wins. Great show. Weird show. The Rock's the European Champion now. The Undertaker's ready for tonight's event. I mean, he's the WWF Champion, as I mentioned. He won that in the main event of Survivor Series, so he should be ready. Wow, opening... Oh no, that's the main event. That is the... I thought this was the opening match of the next show, but it's the main event of the current show. And he was ready. He won. You know? Can't get more ready than that. The Royal Rumble. The 2001 Royal Rumble. It feels weird that I'm going into the Royal Rumble as Jeff Hardy. I wonder if I'm in the Royal Rumble. Seems like I am. Okay, so that's obviously the 4 people who are currently in the ring. Am I just starting the... Am I number 1 in the Royal Rumble? That's wildly unfair. Yes, I am. Okay, so the way the Rumble works is there's 4 people in the ring, and when someone's thrown out over the top rope, they are immediately replaced. No, I'm going to get eliminated. Oh, I'm not. So the Undertaker started the Royal Rumble at, like, what, number 3? And was just immediately eliminated. At least it's easy to throw people over the top rope, right? No, 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 not me! Oh, Jeff Hardy. I wonder if I do, if I win, do I get the WWF title match at WrestleMania? That's Jeff Hardy's gonna rocket up the card with this win. There we go. Okay, cool. So when they hang on like that, I can still knock them out, which isn't good news for me because I just barely hung on before. And The Rock, the European Champion. Oh no, no! Man, this is frantic. This is a frantic Royal Rumble. I can't believe I started at number 1. I'm gonna Shawn Michaels this bad boy. And Tori's in the Royal Rumble. Equal opportunity. There's no sexism in the Attitude Era, despite what people claim. I almost eliminated The Rock. I wonder how I'll edit this now. Like, this just thinking out loud. A little bit of behind the scenes here, but like my plan was to. I'm gonna have to decide whether this gets its own video. I mean, the Royal Rumble kind of deserves its own video, right? No, Paul Bader can't eliminate me, come on. Okay, so we're 8 people deep. The Big Show, no. I need to get him out straight away. Maybe I'll just keep Paul Bader in the ring. There we go. Big Show eliminated while this theme song's still playing. Not the most, like, kind of a weird Royal Rumble lineup, you know. Okay, so we're a third of the way in. And of course we know from the little video packages that Steve Blackman and Ken Shamrock are feuding. I mean, they're not really, but that was because it's like one show a month, that was like 6 months ago. Oh no, 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 please don't eliminate me. Big sigh of relief. I'm sorry, I'll stop. I'll try to stop sighing into the microphone. Maybe I'll just kind of keep my distance a little bit. Nope, I'm not getting to them. They got wise to me. So, to clarify, The Rock and The Undertaker are both already eliminated. The Rock was eliminated by Tori, of all people, but Val Venus and Hardcore Holly are both still alive in the match with a chance to main event WrestleMania. I don't want to like patronise this game, but I'd be very, very impressed if like whoever wins this, hopefully it will be me, but whoever wins this Royal Rumble, if they actually do get a championship match at WrestleMania. I'll be genuinely impressed that the game was like that deep. And that's just 3 rapid fire eliminations. 3 rapid fire eliminations for Jeff Hardy. I think I'm just gonna like, oh no! Oh. I think I'm just gonna like try and keep this up and just dump them as soon as they get in the ring. I've got a chance here. All it takes is no. Oh damn! Oh, I was doing so well. Damn. I wonder if it's going to let me play as whoever replaces me. A lot of these old games did that. Like, whoever replaces Jeff Hardy's nameplate, I will then control. So I'll let you know in a second. Big boss man. Hopefully it's someone cool. This might be how the game helps me decide who I play as after Jeff Hardy. If it's someone I like. Deborah. And... oh. Yeah, I am controlling Deborah. I am going to win the Royal Rumble as Deborah. Why am I Deborah? There we go. That's what Edge gets. I've avenged Jeff Hardy. Stone Cold and Deborah. I can't believe I was almost Stone Cold. Yeah, just eliminate me, Steve. Deborah can't win the Royal Rumble. That would be silly. Okay. Man. So yeah, I don't automatically take control of the person in Deborah's spot. I get the option to like press select and take them if I want to. I wonder if it lets me move around and choose, because it'd be quite cool to be Stone Cold. He's at least a realistic Royal Rumble winner. He actually did win the 2001 Royal Rumble. Okay, I'm Bradshaw. And yeah, I can only be Bradshaw. But I don't want to just sit and twiddle my thumbs. Bradshaw, legitimately one of my least favourite people in all of wrestling as well. Like one of my least favourite people. Public figures, certainly. Big clothesline from hell. Clothesline and X-Pac's out. Power clothesline. There it is. I do like that big power clothesline. That's good. This is such a weird Royal Rumble. I guess like it really does hammer home just how random the game is. I just eliminated Bubba and here comes Devon to avenge him. He sidesteps my clothesline effortlessly. The nimble Devon Dudley. I like the kind of the goofy tie-dye version of the Dudleys actually, like when Bubba still had his stutter. And I think if I want to control someone else, I need someone to eliminate me here. Because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We've had 24 eliminations. There's 4 men in the ring. There's only 2 more people to enter the Royal Rumble. And Devon's out. And there Kane goes. Being Stone Cold. 2 big Texans. Triple H. Is at least going to be like a realistic final 2 if Austin and Triple H manage to stick out. Oh man, Austin's out. Okay, and the final 2 in the... well, no, it's not the final 2. I guess there's one more person still to come. There's been 28 eliminations. No, they are still in the ring. How many people are in this damn Royal Rumble? Because there's been 28 eliminations and there's now 4 people in the ring. Is it the entire roster? Does it just keep going till everyone in the game has been in this match? Who have we not seen yet? There it goes. And my boy, D'Lo Brown. Christian. Man, how many more are to come? I'm trying to think who we've not seen. Test? This is such a weird Royal Rumble, isn't it? There's Vince. It'd be hilarious if Vince was the final guy. He's not. Clothesline from Strong Lariat. There's Matt Hardy. Where were you to help me out earlier, Matt? So Matt Hardy was the last entrant. Matt Hardy was the final entrant. So Jeff entered at number 1 and Matt entered at number, what was it, 36? So yeah, there's actually that makes sense because on the character selection screen it says 36 entries, so there's 36 characters in the game. So yeah, it's literally the entire, we've just seen the entire roster of this game in this match. And now I'm just watching the AI battle it out to see who wins the Royal Rumble. Matt Hardy or Mr. Vince McMahon. One of these men has won the Royal Rumble in real life. Vince won the 1999 Royal Rumble. And he won the 2001 Royal Rumble, at least in this game. I cannot believe that. I am speechless, flabbergasted.